4.4b on conservation of momentum. This will actually be an ed puzzle, but if you are gone or need to use this video for further information, please do so. Today we're talking about solving conservation of momentum in collision problems. There is this video explanation, like I said, but it will be an ed puzzle that we will do. So when we talk about conservation of momentum, whenever two objects collide, the momentum of the system, that means both objects together, is conserved. That means that the total momentum of the objects is the same before and after the collision. Not each individual object, but the objects combined. There are three types of collisions. Elastic collisions that are 2 to 2, when the objects collide and bounce off of each other in the collision. Inelastic, that is 2 to 1, when the objects collide and stick together after the collision. And an explosion, that's a 1 to 2, which is also known as a backward inelastic, when the objects begin together and then separate. So to solve problems, you first want to draw a picture for yourself if there isn't one, label everything, the mass and velocity of each object before and after the collision, calculate the momentum of each object, mass times velocity, and then solve using algebra for any missing information. Be sure to answer what the momentum of the system is before and or after the collision, and what type of collision you have. So, again, elastic is 2 to 2. Remember, direction is important. The momentum before has to equal the momentum after, and you're looking for the mass and velocity of each individual object. In an inelastic, you start with two objects before, mass and velocity of each, and you end with one combined mass and its own velocity after. But the total momentum before is equal to the total momentum after. In an explosion, you start with two before and end with two separate after. But the total momentum before is equal to the total momentum after. Let's look at some sample problems. A 3-kilogram crate of raspberry donut filling is going 10 meters per second to the right, collides with a 15-kilogram tub of lime Kool-Aid going 6 meters per second to the left on a frictionless surface. The raspberry bounces back at 4.5 meters per second. Which way and how fast does the Kool-Aid rebound? So drawing ourselves a little picture, we have 3 kilograms moving to the right at 10 meters per second, 15 kilograms moving to the left at 6. That 3 kilograms then bounces backwards to the left at 4.5, and we don't know what the 15 does. Writing our algebra problem, noticing this is an elastic collision, the momentum before is equal to the momentum after. 3 times 10 plus 15 times a negative 6 should equal 3 times a negative 4.5 plus 15v. Using algebra to solve, we get a velocity of a negative 3.1 meters per second. The Kool-Aid is actually going to continue to go to the left. The total momentum in this system is a negative 60 kilogram meters per second, found in the before when we knew all of our information. In this problem, a bullet is headed towards a block of wood. It's a 45-gram bullet and at 400 meters per second, hits a 16-kilogram block of wood and that is not moving. This is an inelastic collision because the bullet will be in the block of wood after. Momentum before has to equal the momentum after. So we have 0.045, because we do have to convert our grams to kilograms, times 400 plus 16 times 0 will be 16.045 times v. Using algebra to solve, we get a velocity of the block of wood with the bullet in it at 1.12 meters per second. Notice the total momentum of the system before was 18 kilogram meters per second, found in the before when we knew all our information. Finally, sample 3. A 40-kilogram swimmer is diving from a 300-kilogram raft that's floating but not moving on the water. If the swimmer dives off with a velocity of 2.5 meters per second, what will the velocity of the raft be? This is an explosion because they started out together and end up separately. So we have the momentum before has to equal the momentum after. Together, they have 340 kilograms times 0 meters per second is equal to the swimmer 40 times 2.5 plus 300 times v. Using algebra to solve, we get a velocity of the raft of a negative 0.33 meters per second. The total momentum of this system is 0 kilogram meters per second before the collision, simply because they're not moving. Thanks for watching.